forecast with Carson Vickroy.
Welcome back. It's now 11:20 on your Thursday morning. I think a lot of us are just ready for the weekend and the warm-up. Carson, how close is that?
We're getting closer, Cynthia. Some signs are that we may actually warm above freezing this afternoon. Hopefully we can get there, but it's still going to be cold, still going to be kind of miserable out there. I do want to recap yesterday real quick because we had all forms of precipitation. Here are some of those snowfall totals. Dangerfield 1 with about 9 inches. Atlanta, Texas at about 7.3. Hideaway at 5 inches, Longview at 3, Mount Pleasant at 3, Quitman clocking in at about 2 and 2 to 3 inches reported there in Cartwright. But you move a little further down to the south, we had more so of that sleet rather than that snow. Henderson picked up a daunting 3 inches of sleet yesterday, making conditions very slick for our friends in Rusk County. Emerald Bay 1.8 inches of sleet. Tyler less than an inch of additional sleet, but enough to cause some major problems on those roadways. And then in deep East Texas, for places like Appleby and Nacogdoches, we saw those ice totals. Luckily, everybody under a ½ inch of ice, and if we had over a ½ inch of ice, which is what some of the models actually predicted, then we would have severe issues in the area. So to break that down for you, yesterday was the true definition of a wintry mix because we had a little bit of everything. In this blue for our northern counties, we had mainly snow that included rains, wood, northern Upshur, Marion County pointing off to the north. More so of a snow and sleet mixture for our central counties. Places like Smith County saw more in the way of sleet, a snow-sleet mixture for Gregg County, and then also for Harrison County there. And unfortunately for deep East Texas, it was mainly freezing rain with some sleet at the start of yesterday morning. Satellite and radar starting to watch out for some breaks in the clouds off to our north and to our west, and Futurecast actually does show that a little bit. This is 5 o'clock. We will be watching out to the northwest just to see if those breaks can march their way off to the east. If they do, we've got a chance at some melting and some freezing as early as this afternoon. By midnight tonight, we're still dealing with a couple of clouds. They will decrease by tomorrow morning. This is about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're seeing those clear skies, and that will result in extremely cold temperatures back into the teens. So unfortunately, it's going to be another very hard freeze for us, but it does get better tomorrow as we will see more abundant sunshine. And that's what the radar is going to look like at about 5 o'clock. Temperatures still in the 20s and 30s. And again, 29 in Tyler. We're getting awful close to that freezing mark. Hopefully we can get there to start melting off some of that snow. I do think we're going to stay right around that freezing mark, maybe a hair below by 3 o'clock for today's forecast. We'll be at 30 degrees by 5. Here are the next 7 days. If we don't hit it today, we will tomorrow. We've got us at about 35. Again, partly cloudy skies, more sunshine than cloud cover by tomorrow afternoon. By Saturday, we're at about 40. Lots of melting going on this weekend with a few showers around Sunday night. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it's smooth sailing with those temps in the 50s and 60s. And deep East Texas, with the exception of a wintry mix over the next couple of hours, smooth sailing, 30s and 40s the next couple of days. Cynthia?
Thank you, Carson.